All right. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we welcome you to this wonderful, wonderful podcast. Listen, I want to first of all thank our viewers. You guys are awesome. You guys are doing great. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the likes and the share. But we still want you to do more for us.
Okay.
Do keep it going, and keep reposting, sharing, and subscribe. We really appreciate the effort. Yes, my name is Kingsley Oba, aka CYK, the richest. You know what it is. Yeah. Anyway, I know you didn't know that one. Don't worry. And yes, this is Free Talk Podcast. You're wondering, I'm flying solo today. Yeah, because our co-host, it's vacation period. Everybody is, trying to have a wonderful time with their family, which is not a problem. We agree. Do that. When I want to do my own, they should not complain. Producer, you are hearing. When I want to do my own, don't complain.
They'll be available.
Anyways, we're here today, but we have a special one in the building. A beautiful young lady.
Yes.
I met her a couple of times, but, recently we got talking and honestly, she is smart. She's intelligent,
Thank you.
and I just had to bring her on so that we'll talk about a lot of things. And she's a young single lady, but I don't know if she's searching.
Single? I'm not. Hello.
I don't know if she's searching.
I am not single.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, please join me and to welcome Olori in the building.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you for coming.
For the record, my name is Olori. We're in the Buren. I'm really happy to be here today.
Olori what?
We're in the Buren.
Olori.
Wura in the Buren.
Uh-uh.
So normally people call me Wura in the Buren.
Okay.
So let me break it down for you.
Please
so
do.
My middle name is Wuraola.
Mm-hmm.
So Wura in the building.
Okay.
So anyway, I step by step. Do you get?
So why did you go to Buren?
Buren is more of like a...
The Yoruba
Yeah, it's like a,
You're just the swag in it.
Yeah, it gives you spiciness.
Okay. So, Olori, Wura in the Buren.
Yes.
Okay, I got that right. Anyways.
Thank you for having me.
Let me just go with Olori. For
that's
today.
Fine. That's perfect.
So that before the tongue twist will wound me. But we're going to have a great show today because Olori here is, she's a very interesting person. As a matter of fact, they have a show coming up.
Yes, we do.
She has a show coming up. Maybe I'll allow you to talk about it.
Okay, thank you so much for having me here today once again. We do have our show coming up, our Yoruba Festival. It's going to be very much Ojudi Oba vibes. It's going to be very live. You know how as we're here in the diaspora, right, and we're coming from indigenous land of indigenous people, and it's so easy to start losing yourself, to start not feeling connected to your culture. So Omo Ilu is the foundation that I head, and it's going to be a collaboration with AOA Productions. So we came together, we said, we want to celebrate our culture, we want to celebrate the things that our forefathers have done, all the things that they've laid down for us. We want to make sure we reaffirm our value in the society. So it's more of celebrational thing. Everybody is welcome, Yoruba or no Yoruba. If you have Yoruba experience, you're welcomed as well.
Like me, because I grew up partly in Lagos.
Yes.
So I kind of like have that Yoruba experience. My wife is always laughing at me because she's Akwa Ibom, but she was born in Lagos and she speaks Yoruba
fluently.
A lot of people think she's Yoruba.
Oh wow.
So she speaks fluently.
That. Yes.
So, and I try to speak and she laughs at me. But I can understand every bit of Yoruba because I got a B in Yoruba in WAEC.
Oh wow.
Yes.
So you know how to write the accent and everything.
Yes. Bolum.
I didn't know. For us, start with Yoruba now.
So please, the date is
July 25th.
July 25th.
2025. It starts at the doors opens at 6 p.m.
Show starts 7.
Yes.
And there's a gate fee, which is $20 and $30. The $20 is students. And the $30 is adult.
And can I say this?
Yeah.
No African time.
Okay.
No African time. It's going to be at Bowie Performing Arts Center. And everything is timed. So please, I can't even, let me just need that. Please, it starts in a certain time. So don't even come in the name of
African time.
No
Even
African
if it
time.
is a Yoruba African day, there's no African
time.
Please, doors open 6 p.m. Show starts 7 p.m. That's the same venue I'm using for my show.
Coming up.
It's a great segue to talk about my own show.
Yes.
That's a Crow Plus Comedy Festival happening on the 29th of August. I am so hyped because everything is in place.
Yes.
All the comedians are ready. I ran into one of them on Friday. My brother Luboy Synthetic, the Cameroonian comedian. He is hyped up. August 29, Bowie Center for the Performing Arts.
Yes.
Time, doors open 6, show starts 7, no African time as well. The ticket is $50, but you know what? The first 100 people to go download the Crow Plus TV app on Google Play and iOS and subscribe to the premium plan for just $4.99, you watch the show. Just subscribe. Go download Crow Plus TV app just subscribe to the premium plan, $4.99. Just bring it.
It can't get any better than that. You have to grab
That's almost free.
Yes.
Which is like $5. You are just entering the show with the $5. So please, we're having Shehi Brown, MCPC, Loboy Synthetic, Kofi the Guru, Quadri, Yusuf is going to be there, and of course me, myself, and I personally and collectively. We're busting up that place.
We can't wait.
Yep. So please remember the Yoruba Festival 25th of July.
Yes,
and
sir.
Of course, my show. Okay, now let's dive into this thing. Today's topic is very interesting. Of course, all topics are interesting, but this one is because it has to do with, something that a lot of people are concerned with, which is the qualities you look out for, before you get into a relationship that leads into a marriage. What are the qualities, you look forward to? Because some people have their variations. Yeah. There are things they look out for. Some people are like, I want a tall guy, tall, dark, and handsome. Oh my God.
That's the typical. It has to be tall.
So my thing is, what do short people like us do?
What kind of question? It's okay. It's okay.
No.
You put it in the hand of God.
So we are the ones that hand ourselves to God.
It's not everybody that has this certain preference. There is a man for every woman, a woman for every. Exactly.
Oh wow,
so
you turn to artist just to explain our shortcoming.
Yes. No, it's not shortcoming. You see, it's not shortcoming.
It's what?
It's a grace. You are told that's okay. You are. Sorry.
Say it. I am short.
You actually. How tall are you?
I'm
actually not that short.
I'm 5'6". No, yeah, 5'5". You know what? Sometimes I say I'm 5'5", and sometimes I say I'm 5'6".
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm average. I would say I'm average height because but
it's okay.
Let's face fact. I'm short. Listen.
It's not a bad thing.
See what she did. Did you see what she did there? Short people, this is how they feel about us. They pity us. You see, these are the qualities these are the things we want to talk about.
Water like this.
This is what we are talking about. They don't like these qualities. They marry us out of pity. It's out of pity they marry us. Short people, you people are... I can start mentioning my friends that are short. You people, you have to go and pray. Anyway.
It's okay.
So, back to what we're talking about. That was just on a lighter note. So, what do you think are the qualities, let's say standard quality, I'll put it that way, standard quality for you to look at, let me say from the perspective of a woman, you look forward to in a man that you are hopefully, going to settle down with?
That's a very good question. Me personally, I cannot get involved with anybody that's emotionally unavailable. Because, there's this concept of men don't show emotions. Men are not supposed to be attached to women emotionally. And this whole thing of, you should, as a man, you should be thinking logically and all this stuff. I cannot, if I feel like you're not emotionally available, that's automatically a red flag. So, that's not going to work. That's
so when you say emotionally available, in what sense? Because, I mean, if you want me, is it to call you, to text you, to what?
That's the part. If we're in a relationship, you should not say that, okay, I'm so busy all day. You didn't hear my voice and you're okay.
So you want the person to hear your
every single day, text and call. Are you a rock? You should be able every single day. The love of my life.
So that's it for you.
That's the first thing.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm like,
that's the first thing.
Your DM will be bugging now with
this thing. And also, I'm in a good relationship. Like, I'm literally, the love of my life will be watching this. Hi, baby. Okay. Here.
Should we call his name? No, so that we won't put him on the spot.
Huh? No, do not. No, it's okay. He knows himself. But yes, that's the first thing.
Number one.
Number two would be compassion, because you have to be with a person that's very kind. There will be some days that any of you guys will literally, you find yourself being emotionally very vulnerable. There are some things. Life will rock you, and the person by your side, if they are not compassionate.
You know what I thought you were going to say first? What? I want a godly...
I run away from overly religious people.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm being very, very, very honest. The people that say, in the name of God, watch them very, very well. They'll be the most callous people that you've ever met in your life. People that know me. I don't really rock with.
Because I know a lot. Once you ask, what are the qualities you look forward to? Oh, he has to be a godly person. He has to. I understand.
I get it, but
you have to love God. Not everybody will marry a pastor. Not everybody will marry an evangelist at the end of the day. But yes, you want someone that loves God, because if someone loves God, like I always say, if the person loves God, he's going to love you. Because the truth is, when you love God, there is this reverence and there is this there's this respect and there is this the fact that you're loving someone you are not even seeing. So how much more someone you're seeing now?
I see what you're saying.
So I always say this, someone that loves God, I'm not talking of the religious, activities.
Yes.
I'm talking about, because some people, they say, I love God, and they can't even, like you said, from the beginning when you said somebody being emotionally available for you, you're in a relationship with someone, you can't even take the person on a date because, you have to be in one choir rehearsal, you have to be in one prayer meeting.
Clock that. That's not okay.
You have to be someone that, it ties to the thing you talked about, the compassion.
Yes.
Being compassionate, because God is compassionate. And also, basically that. Then another one you mentioned too now. Let's go.
Yes, so I said, firstly, emotionally available. The second one, compassionate. How many do you need?
As many. Because there are people watching, because some people are confused. Trust me, there are people in relationships that they don't even, they're in relationships, or they want to get into relationships. They don't even know what to look out for. Trust me, I talk to people. I've heard people, situations. They're already in the relationship and they're like, oh, should I stay? I don't understand this person. Is this really something? Is it normal? You understand? So
you can't tell the difference.
Exactly. So
the third thing for me would be someone that can protect you even in your absence.
You mean when armed robbers come?
No. Hey, you gotta have that Glock on you.
Oh my
you
God.
gotta stay ready. You gotta just joking. But shoot. But
oh my God.
no go you know what I mean. But someone that can protect you. Like example, if you as my partner is at a space where you see someone talking bad, talking shit. I mean, sorry. Oh.
It's okay.
No,
it's okay. Don't worry.
This is, you can cut that part.
We'll clip that.
Okay, clip it. Do it again. Clack it.
We'll clack. Yeah. Okay, clack it.
So yeah, if you're not there and you see that they're talking about your partner in a very foul way, and you're not able to advocate for them,
right,
you should not be with that person.
Yeah, okay, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with that. You should be able to, defend the person, protect the person, which is more like I see that as love, because like. My mantra is, if I can't talk to you in front of you, I don't talk to you behind you. So if I can't defend you behind, if I can't, how do I put it? If someone is actually talking about my person, maybe my wife, I should be able to stand up for the person, even whilst, even if the person is there.
Or if they're not even there.
But I won't fight, I won't get
you should be able
to fight.
You're a man.
I've seen where they beat. They beat. The guy.
They say it's a killing under the law. It's a crime of passion.
Oh, really?
I'm just joking.
And the person, I'm not lying. So something happened. We were at this was like years ago. We were at a function, and this guy came with his girlfriend, and something happened, and the other guy, I think the girlfriend got into this altercation with some other guy, and he was actually talking to the girl in a very disrespectful way.
Oh, wow.
Because she started it though. And he decided to jump in.
Hey.
And
it escalated.
They beat the guy.
Oh, my sure.
When they finished, the girl ran away. Yeah, she ran and left the guy.
At least she should stay there, even if they want to beat her. Him. Sorry.
They beat this guy and the girl took off.
Oh, my sure.
So my thing is, I will defend you, but I'm not going to fold my hand. Except the person hits my woman.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. That's why you have to.
But if the person is very big.
Man of God, please. Just beg.
I will say, so look, we can, we are human beings. We can settle this and
Let me say something.
Let's talk. Let's man to man. You understand? Let's talk man to man.
You see me, I see you now.
Yes. We are here now. See, women. You know how they talk now. So just just talk to me now, because let's not take it far. Because if we take it far, things will not go well. Anyway, so like you said, you have to be emotionally available. You have to be compassionate. You have to be able to protect the person. Those are your qualities.
Yeah.
And so. Okay, this is me just asking naive question.
Yeah.
Let's say this person is very, he's stingy. But wait, he's stingy, but he's very compassionate, and he's always calling you, and he will defend you. You still will.
I didn't even.
You didn't finish.
That's not gonna happen.
Okay.
Sorry. It's not gonna work.
What's not gonna? The relationship will work if the person is stingy.
If you are stingy, you cannot even approach me. Sorry, but I'm being serious.
So stingy in the sense the person is not.
Like in what way?
Let's say the person is not you guys go out to eat, and the guy is saying let's split the bills?
No, it depends on the scenario.
Oh, okay.
It depends on the
That's
scenario.
another question I want to ask you. Let's say you go out with, because we had this conversation on this podcast.
Okay.
And you go out to eat with your man.
Uh-huh.
And the guy is like, okay, you know what? Can you help me pay?
Okay.
Would you pay?
That's what I'm saying. It depends on what's going on between.
Let's say he forgot his wallet. It happens.
You know your man. You should. I mean, the problem is people are dating broke babes. I'm sorry. Sometimes you even want to like, okay, I'm gonna treat you for dinner tonight. Like, it's not a big deal, especially when it comes to food. If you forget your wallet, okay, I can pay you. Cash up me when you get home.
Okay. So he has
no,
to
but he
refund.
knows. I mean, if he takes me
Honestly,
on a dinner,
yeah.
he knows that he's the one paying.
Right.
If he forgets a wallet, he knows he's gonna pay me back.
Okay.
It's simple now.
Because I asked the same question and we were like, why should he forget his wallet? I'm not paying.
Things happen.
That's what I said. And there are sometimes maybe the card declines.
Things happen. Probably the bank or something.
And you know what they told me? I'm sorry. The people that said it.
Oh, wait. No. If it's a first date, no, I'm not paying. Sorry. Even if you forget your wallet. Because you should be ready. That shows me the kind of man that you are. If you're not able to even remember.
Okay, let's say the card declines.
Why is your you should. Oh
maybe. Listen, I'm just playing the devil's advocate here. Maybe, let's say, some payments that he never. He forgot that he had scheduled, came and swept the money out of the account.
You should situate that before you are coming. You should make sure everything
Things happen.
Okay, but you know what? It's my first time meeting you. I don't know what's going on in your life.
So that's a red flag.
Sorry. It's a red flag because you're telling me you're not prepared. Come on now. This is the first inspection. Even when you go for an interview now and you're coming wishy-washy, you don't have your resume. It's a given.
Date is more like an interview, right?
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry for it?
Because this is controversial thing that you are pushing now.
No, it's a no. See, my thing is, if it is, it is. If it's not, it's not.
Well, you're getting to know the person. There's nothing attached yet. It's the first date.
But actually, that's what a date is. A date is. It's more like an interview where we want to come more like an audition.
Yeah.
You know, we want to get to know you. Okay, let me see if you have the kind of qualities
I'm looking for.
You know, if you are carrying family trauma or emotional trauma, I want to get to know your family.
All those things.
Exactly.
You're still dating.
You know, and do you think there are some questions you should ask whilst dating?
Yeah,
because
definitely.
I heard one question. Someone went out for a first date, and the question was, what's your body count?
Oh, Lord. We will not have this conversation. That is funny.
So you think that kind of question should be asked on the first date?
No, I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think
the person was just trying to be, very crazy.
Because what's that going to do? If you're clean, you're clean.
And guess what the lady said? She was being honest. She said 1,000.
Well, maybe. That's very...
She said 1,000 and that was the end of the read. He never got a call back. Yeah. Okay, so now I want us to actually talk about this, qualities, because a lot of people, like our producer was just telling us a story about a particular church. I'm not going to mention the name because religion has actually played into people getting into healthy relationships.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, my pastor said, or one prophet told me, one prophetess said this, or I was praying, and has caused a lot of people not to look out for the things they should look out for.
Yeah.
The producer was telling us, before we started, that there's a church that if you want to marry, you see a sister in church, you like her, which is first of all seeing. You like what you see, and probably maybe you've been around her, that you have to go and tell the pastor first, and the pastor will go and talk to the sister. So you can't actually talk to, the person directly. So do you think that's a good thing to do?
No.
Why? Because I guess the pastor, I'm playing the devil's advocate. Maybe the pastor is like, because there are so many brothers that have deceived sisters. So the pastor wants to be in the loop, because there are some relationships that go on, and you break the sister's heart and move on to another sister in church.
No, that's not. No pastor should be getting involved in. No, is it? If it's an arranged marriage, is it like, so that's like an arranged marriage kind of situation?
Well,
or not entirely?
I wouldn't say arranged marriage, because you are seeing the person, you know the person. So the only thing is, you are not allowed to go talk to the person directly. No. You go through a third party. Then the pastor talks to the lady. This brother likes you. He's so,
on your behalf.
On your behalf. So he's like God talking to God.
No, it is a different thing where like, oh, you're single, maybe you should get to know. It's not like, well, we're gonna, both of you guys come together and then marriage. You understand what I'm saying? It's a different thing when you're trying to connect people to get to know each other.
So don't you think the pastor is trying to be in the loop? Like,
why are you being in? What's your business about? Why are you in the loop?
Because he wants to be able to know, so that you guys are not doing what you're not supposed to do.
No, it's not your business, Mr. Pastor. It's not your business.
He's just trying to watch out for, you sister.
You know what's funny?
Well, okay, tell me.
Maybe if everybody knows what they want. Because if you don't know what you want, you're trusting other person. So that's the quality. Those are the qualities now.
Yes. So now it brings me to where I think that a lot of people sometimes, well, not a lot of people, I think religion has made people not to think. It makes people suspend.
No, it does. And when I talk about this is something I'm really passionate about. And that's why it's like, okay, wonderful. Because when I speak about it, they'll be like, well, we still have to. So is that
an experience? Is that something like a situation where that really pissed you off? And
yes, because if you're trusting so-called person that's supposed to be of God to choose for you, that is placing a huge responsibility. This is your life. If you're trying to make a connection with someone, you're supposed to take charge of everything. You cannot know everything, but you know what you want at the least. You understand? There's some qualities that you see. If your type, if someone with, do you get? Are you trusting your pastor? Isn't your pastor going like, sir, just this? It's okay.
Okay. So let's say you are the type that likes the
full package.
Full package.
Yes.
The voluptuous. And then you meet your pastor and your pastor is like, no, it's lekpa.
It's lekpa that will fit you. The kingdom of God said that you should just accept, please.
But I mean, sometimes it's a major problem that we are facing, most especially in church, where people don't really know that. Like I always say, he that findeth, even the Bible spells it out. He that findeth a wife, findeth a good thing. Now, fine. And in that context, I think it's talking about qualities.
Yes. It's not physical.
It's qualities. You find someone, that means you've been able to figure out the qualities that you like about this person.
Connect with them.
This person is if you like a cerebral person, someone that is very intelligent, you know, some people like those, like one of our co-hosts here, Tosin, he said he's soft spot.
Oh.
If you have a lady is very smart, intelligent, you know, there are some people, they like women that are very hippie, very lively, and, you know. There's a pastor in my church, let me not mention his name. His wife, man, she is energy.
Bubbly,
She's always bubbly. And if you see him, he's quiet.
That's the best combo.
And I'm like, you must be having, like, because she's always, so there are people that like that.
Yes.
So, and what if, like you said, you go talk to your pastor, I like this sister, and he's like, no, I don't think he's good for you. And you know what they do? They will say, okay, let me go and pray about it.
Oh, okay.
The pastor will tell you, let me go pray about it.
I'll let you know.
Oh. And then he comes to tell you, no.
The typical
what?
I'm not going to go into it.
No, go. Listen. Lori, this is free talk.
In our community today, churches, pastors, a lot of them has become business owners. They've become business owners, and they treat people like products. It's bad. They mentally conquer you. They make you think. They infuse this notion of you're not allowed to think by yourself because you know.
I am your father in the Lord.
Yes, so you must
I am closer
be
to
obedient
God.
Because you are my sheep and I'm your shepherd. And then they will bring one random quote in the Bible to support, and it's even out of context. So it's deep.
It's I understand. It's something that we've talked about. We can't overemphasize on this podcast, and this is why we tell people, listen. I don't like using the cliche, oh, know God for yourself, because actually you really can't know God for yourself because you have to be taught, but you have to sit under the right tutelage, the right teachers to teach you how to have a relationship with God, not having a relationship with them. Then they will not have a relationship with God.
On your behalf.
Sit under people that will help you be able to have a relationship with God that will, you know, so that you can think for yourself. Because, you know, even God says, come, let us reason together. Even God himself, he says, let's reason, let's talk. Because at the end of the day, whatever happens, you bear the consequence. Now, what of somebody that says, oh, I checked out these qualities in this person. This person was this and this person was that. And at the end of the day, it didn't work out. Or this person, I got into the marriage and things changed. What happens? Is it that something happened?
Honestly, I'm going to say this because I'm always advocate for traditional, you know, methods and our traditional ways from the start.
What do you mean by traditional?
So, for example, Yoruba culture. Back in the days, right, before we start to lose all these things, back in the days, before you marry someone, because we believe like marrying someone is like a very spiritual connection.
Right.
You are coming with this energy, they're coming with this energy. So there was a way to divine and speak to the higher power, Olodumare, which is, we can say God in this context now. There was a way to divine that traditional way to say, okay, is this energy and this energy going to repel each other? Is our union going to be a great union for both of us? If we get married, is this a start of a generational curse, for example? All those things will be like, if you guys are not matching, just depart from there. It's not like you blindly go into something for like years and years, and then you discover that all of a sudden it's not it.
But you know, I was talking to someone this week, and we were talking about marriages that, well, you will want to call it arranged marriage, but those days, I remember back in those days, some marriages where the man will be like, oh, I'm ready to get married. I'm in the city. And then your parents will go to one family and they look around, they do their investigation and discover the person is from, okay, this girl, she's well cultured. And then they now meet the parents of the girl. Oh, we have a son in the city and he's ready for marriage. And they're like, okay. And then they do the traditional rite and they just ship the person down to the city. Without even seeing the person.
Maybe that's not a bad idea after all. I mean, I don't know.
They never dated. All this person knows is, okay, you are going to meet your husband
and that's
in Lagos or in New York or wherever the person is.
But there are qualities in those traditions because them finding out about your family, where you all those things play, it plays part. Where you're sometimes
the background check,
yes.
just like the background check.
Yes. Sometimes sometimes there are things that you yourself will not do because of where you are from.
Right, I
like
agree.
Your morals, your head, your head.
Yeah, Yoruba. Hey, but I don't like it. See, I don't like it when people try to make fun of those things.
It's
because
not fair, no.
Do you know why? Because we don't do that with other races. For example, the Hispanics, they have their own accent.
Exactly.
Even the Italians, the Russians, and then even the French. They say, oh, he's romantic.
Imagine.
Oh, the way they talk, oh, he's romantic. But when we, I don't know if it's maybe because we're African.
It's not fair. It's what you call it? Inferiority complex. That's what it is.
I agree.
They think everything that's outside of them is better than them.
So, my dear, enjoy your H factor.
Thank you.
Don't feel bad about it.
So
you were saying, the background check is...
Yes, it's tied to you. So, I mean, if they're able to figure out what kind of family you're from, it plays a part, When they see that pattern, I mean, again, you as an individual too, if you be from a good family, maybe don't, you understand? So it's always, it's contextual, it's always...
So are you saying that, because now... when I was talking to the person, and the person was like, so what happened? Because now you can't even do that. Because everybody's like, I need to date, I need to know who I'm going to meet. Because then...
let's start doing it again.
I need to know what, if the person snores, and I want to know if the person... So do you think those are things people should be looking out for? Because some people I can't marry somebody that snores.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Really? But, I mean, don't you think that's a turn off for some people?
I mean, maybe some people have, traumatized childhood from their father snoring in the middle of the night or something. So...
You know what I like about it? The subliminal ways. You just throw some shade.
Oh, true. Maybe. You never know.
And then some people are like, okay, one of the things I look out for is, cleanliness. The person has to be clean, important. Because there are some people that actually are dead. Should that be a turn off?
Yeah, it actually should be. Yes. It should be.
What happens to helping the person? Because there's some people...
You should be okay. Yeah, but you should be able to help yourself. For example, now some people, you smelling nice turns them on. Yes. Okay, you smelling good. It's like a form of attraction for them.
That's one of my attractions.
Exactly. Yeah. So automatically, if you're smelling,
no matter how handsome the guy is, kind. Remember your kind. He has to be.
Yes.
And if the person doesn't smell well, it's a turn off.
It's a turn off. It's bad. Some people have a medical condition. Yes. Yeah.
So what do you do?
Yeah. Again, it's dating.
God will help.
Hey, my man got everything I'm talking about. So, okay, don't let us go there.
She's trying to flaunt his man now.
Yeah, I will flaunt it.
Oh, my God.
But yes, you're right. I agree.
So now, this is, why I was asking this question. Because qualities actually is subjective.
Yes, that's true.
What you really like about some people might not be what another person likes.
That's true.
So there is no general. I don't think there's a general. There's a template to say, oh, this is what everybody should be looking out for. But I think also that there are certain qualities that are standard.
Yes.
Which is some of the things you mentioned. Like the person has to be a kind person.
Yeah.
The person has to be what was the other one you mentioned?
Like an advocate, be able to protect you.
Protect you.
Yeah.
But does it go both ways?
Yes, it does go both ways.
Like both the woman has to protect the husband?
Yes.
Okay, well, hey, I need to. That's interesting.
Yes.
How do you protect your man?
I'm sorry.
How do you protect your man?
My man is a very, very reserved man.
Oh, yeah,
and
of course, I know that about him.
Sometimes people can feel like they could just talk to him anyhow. And when you're with someone that, it's not like I'm me, okay? I clock when someone is trying to be disrespectful. You understand? And with him, it's like...
you don't appear like somebody that could be very...
it's situational, Sometimes you guys give your bar like, hello,
so
maintain.
You switch up.
Maintain. You have to because people will rubbish you, especially in America. If you don't open your mouth, they will rock you in any way. Even in healthcare, in any space you are, you have to be able to be assertive and advocate for yourself when you need to. And he is very, he's very assertive, but in a very...
subtle way.
But some people, you need to call it out. Fuck it. I see what you're doing, and that's not going to work out. So
have you done that for him?
Okay. Let's not go in.
Okay. You want me to talk about that? Give us a scenario of a situation that happened. Because, I want people to know this so that... Because every time we talk about protecting, it's always the man wanting to, the idea is always the man doing the protecting.
Yeah.
Now, I want to know how a woman, and with a scenario, please. Gang.
Can we put that? Let's jump that.
No. Give us a scenario, something that happened and you stood up for him and,
It was, okay. I'm not going to just say names.
You don't need to mention names.
I'm not going to say names. Okay. It was a situation where he had to be somewhere, right? And he was committed to another thing. And the place they had to be was very, like, family thing. Like, it was a very critical moment for him. And he explained that situation to the leadership that, I'm sorry, I know this is a short notice, but I will not be able to make it because of this family problem.
Yeah.
That's an emergency. And the person was like, I don't care whatever you have to do right now. There's under no circumstances can you miss that. And I'm like, is this how they speak to you? Do you understand? So people like that, you have to let them know, like, you have somebody by your side that will not play about you. Because some people can just, you don't have anybody, so I can just talk to him anyhow.
Right.
So,
okay. So I get it. Because,
you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, because there are people that, because I used to have a friend like that, and the guy came from a home where, where he was always talked down. Not really intentionally, when you come from this, very strict home. So it's like there's always...
You take it.
So he's always very timid. And then he started working. And people actually walked all over him because of that. So he wasn't able to... So he's always like... At every point, he's like, oh, yes, okay, yes, sir. So then I had to tell him, I'm like, look, what this person is doing is not right. He's like, no, don't worry. It's normal. It's okay. I'm like, no. You have to actually address that issue. Yeah. Address the person.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, this is going to affect you so much that even when you get married, you might be controlled by your wife. It might not be intentional, because once she finds out that
your weakness,
that's your weakness, she's going to pull that rope so hard.
That's bad.
And I asked him a question. I said, do you really like it? He's like, no, I mean, it affects me. I said, so why don't you?
It's probably like used to it. It's probably a trauma response,
Yeah.
I guess. He's probably used to it.
Yeah, he's used to it. He said, because the way he was like, it's okay, it's fine, it's fine.
No.
I'm like, no, you have to address this. You know, I mean, I think I even offered, you want me to talk to you? He said, no,
and
you
don't even know what you did for him in that moment. Maybe all his life he never had someone that called it out. That could be like a very pivotal moment for him. Honestly, you just never know.
So women out there, young ladies, your man, please stand up for them. I'm not saying go fight. Don't go and full blue because
don't go and fight. Go arrest you.
Black eye is waiting for you. But at least, you should be able to stand up for your man at some point, because some of us, we really might not, because, and also, men, we don't want to be seen as violent, most especially black men.
Because there's already
that stigma.
Yeah.
So we want to, I don't want anybody to start saying I'm a violent. So sometimes you have to step in and say, no. Don't do that. You don't talk to.
Yeah.
So you understand. So that's a quality.
Take notes.
Anyway, we're actually talking about this because qualities. It's not. There's no template.
Yes.
But also, there are standard qualities that you have to look out for, which is the person has to be kind. You definitely you can't not marry a kind person.
Yeah.
You are marrying the devil.
Yeah.
You are dating or whatever you're doing with the person, you are actually dating the devil.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
The person has to be someone that can speak up for you, can advocate for you, protect you. And also, the person has to be emotionally available.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll also add this one. The person, because if you say someone is kind, if someone is kind, the person is generous. I'll tie that together.
Yeah.
The person has to be a generous person.
Yeah.
Generous doesn't necessarily mean giving you money.
It doesn't.
Doesn't have to do with just always money and all that. But these days,
that's because money have took over the world. Money.
So let me get your opinion. You're a woman, because a lot of young ladies, not all, I don't like making blanket statements.
No,
A good number of young ladies now are so particular about, the guy has to have a certain amount of money before I go out with the person.
I don't blame them. Everything is expensive. Sorry.
I thought I was going to hear something different.
No, I mean, I don't. Shoot. If money rocks your boat, money rocks your boat. But some people like me, money doesn't control me. Because there's some guys that they feel like, if I'm paying for everything that you're doing, you better stand up when I tell you to stand up.
So that you think that's... But then that should now... Don't you think the ladies that actually, go for money, that should be a problem for them? Because if a guy... And that's the way I feel. If a guy is paying for someone... That's why I see videos on social media where a guy will take the phone of a young girl and smash it. I bought this phone, or say things like, I gave you this,
Yeah. Siregun. They call it in Yoruba, they call it Siregun.
Meaning?
Siregun meaning that... I don't know how to say it.
Say it whichever way.
Siregun meaning that after all I've done for you,
I
pay for this, I pay
So
yeah.
I would think, if somebody, because I don't know how to put this. If you say if money rocks your boat, that means that boat is going to be really rocky.
You got to deal with it.
The storm, okay, choice and consequence.
You got to deal with it. I mean, look at Didi now.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
She went there.
I mean, you're just gonna have to. If money is what you're, money is just an energy.
So now,
honestly.
Are we saying to the ladies that are coming out to cry foul after they get abused by somebody that was spending?
Well, nobody deserves to be abused.
Okay.
But you have to wait. I mean, it's situational. There's some guys that spend money on you and they don't expect you to be their slave or something like that. Yep. You know? Yes. So it depends. But just open your eyes. Because
some ladies, part of their quality is that you have to have money.
Oh, yeah.
What happens to building together, growing together? Nobody wants to suffer with anybody. Oh God, dude. We don't suffer. Ibabu. Oh, so nobody wants to suffer. Everybody wants. You have to be ready before I come in.
No, it's not everybody. Some people actually.
Are you the type that would?
What?
Are you the type that would be willing to build, grow?
I mean, Bob the beauty.
Because don't talk. I know you're a man. I know your guy.
What are you trying to say?
So y'all don't.
We're a partner. So we work together.
Leave all the semantics. Are you building together?
I will never build. But I'm saying, your partner. It's not funny. Why is it laughing? Your partner, you're supposed to. Everybody work together. I don't want to mention. Why are you?
No. See, Olori, you are not being honest here. I asked you a question. Do you believe in building with a man?
Belief. Belief is subjective topic. Okay. Now it depends
on
the aspect
that you are building. Are you building the roof?
I'm not Bob the builder. Nobody should be.
Nobody should be a builder.
What are you building for? Everybody maintain yourself.
Okay, you just meet a guy. Scenario. I like creating scenario.
Okay.
You meet this guy. He's kind. He's there emotionally for you. He's protective of you.
Okay.
He's compassionate. But he's not, buoyant financially. He's not there yet.
Yeah.
So
money can come anytime now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, of course.
That's the building now.
It's not building. Don't say that. It's building.
Is it what?
I don't have a problem with that word. I have a problem with that word.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not Bob the builder. I'm a lady.
But remember.
Okay.
The helpmate.
Okay.
When they say help me, you are there to help the person.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what partnership is about. Right? Exactly.
This thing is English. You are just twisting English.
What?
You are twisting English, Joe. You are helping the person. You are helping the person.
But you are helping each other, though.
You are helping the person build. You're building together.
And
there shouldn't be a problem with the word build together. Because because the truth is, what is family? Family is people coming together to work together.
Yeah.
And build something up.
Like what?
That's what it is. That's what family is. That's what when you go into a relationship that leads to you getting married, you're actually going there to build something. You're building, some people build dynasties. Have you seen families that have built
empires
together? Yeah. The likes of, let me give a typical example of families that have been able to build their business. Like the Okoya family.
Okay, but she did all that building, and then he went to go marry another lady.
He has plenty of wives.
Okay.
Plenty, not one.
Who did he build with first?
He built with all of them.
That's not fair.
But okay, is that your fear that the person?
Yeah, nobody will ever marry.
Oh, you're afraid
It's
that
not a
you'll be
fear.
after building, then
And some
they remove
random
you from the building.
one life not be like you will not survive it. Everybody will go down.
Oh my God. Anyway, we're actually at the end of today's conversation. It's a conversation.
Yes, I really enjoyed
which
this
is
conversation.
Talking about the qualities.
Yes.
People, let me tell you, let's be very honest. Qualities are subjective.
Yeah.
What you like might not be what I like.
That's
but there are certain things you should hold as cathedral.
Yeah.
And whether being a man or a woman, the person has to be kind. The person has to be caring, emotionally there for you, and above all, the person has to love God. I will also put that there. In fact, that is the first quality. The person has to love God.
Yeah.
Because if somebody loves God, the person will love you. Yeah, you might say I'm being. I'm not being overly religious. I know what I'm saying because I know what that has saved me. Is there anything you want to add?
No, I agree with you especially when it comes to the kindness part. And the God part, of course, because without twisting it, there's certain things about when it comes to God, like you be kind to another person, be a person of valor, be this, be that,
exactly.
that, ethics, morals, and all that. So, yes, and to me, I think it should be a non-negotiable.
Yes.
Yes. When you clock that person is an evil person, just go. Don't even put yourself through all that rigmarole trying to change them and trying to just, maybe I can try to. No.
Don't manage. Don't manage anybody. What doesn't work for you doesn't work for you.
It doesn't work for you.
Yeah. Man, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you
so
for
much.
coming.
Such
Thank you, Olori,
honor.
for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share.
Please.
Follow us on all our social media platforms. It's going to show on the screen.
Yes.
And let's get this conversation going.
Yes.
And let's have a great time.
Yes.
Don't forget Yoruba
Festival.
Yoruba Festival.
Yes.
Coming up on the
25th of July.
At the Bowie Center for the Performing Arts. And also, don't forget Crow Plus Comedy Festival. Please, let's have a great time together. 29th of August. God bless you. Have a great time. See you next. Don't worry, we'll have a fuller house next time. All right?
Thank you. Peace.
Peace out.
Adapo.
Eshego.
Esho.